Hi everyone, this is Chris. I'm the game Curmudgeon and I'm playing Hanabi with my friends again today. We're going to try something new here today. So we're actually all around the same table and we thought we'd step through a game together as a group. We're not sure how it'll work, but we're going to try it. So I have my friend Julie, Jules Ann here.
Hello.
And my other friend Matt.
Hello.
Garuma there. And we're going to step through a game from each person's perspective, and they can discuss the situation. We just played this game. First turn was Julie, so I guess anytime you want to talk, just go ahead.
So
okay.
how does it work in terms of me playing?
Oh, I think you just click the play button, and it goes to the next move.
Okay.
So it's your turn now, and
okay. So
obviously you're looking.
I clued red to tell you how to playable one. That was red.
Oh, I haven't gone to that next. Yeah, okay. You clued red to me, a playable one to me.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yes, to sidebot.
And then the next move was me. I believe I just played the one because I just didn't know what else. I was trying to save Matt's 2 here. But I was afraid that my other red was a 2, and I don't know if it is or not yet. So, and then Matt, next move, it's your turn. What do you have? Maybe this isn't working.
Oh, I mean, we can.
We're on your turn now.
Yeah, but do we just go till we get something interesting, or
yeah? Because do we really have to talk about or clue play?
This was my first move, so I didn't want to discard. So
yeah.
I clued Julie's 5.
Okay. Yeah, that's a save anyway.
Yeah.
Cool. And then I clued Guruma's red 2.
At this point I believe that's a 2. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I still have no play. I can't even remember what I did. Oh, I clued the blues to Matt there. Yeah. Okay.
And so now I have 2 playables, and I just decided that since I see the 4 blue in Chris's hand, I'm going to play the 1 blue first to try to get that going. So that the 4 blue.
Where is the 4 in my hand?
It's the 3rd card. 4 blue is your 3rd card, so I see that.
Oh, I got you. Because we might be able to.
And yeah, the 3 red is not out there anywhere, so that's why I gave a priority over the 1 blue over the 2 red, so that you would get the. Maybe we could get to the 4 blue, which I think we end up doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Julie's next move.
And then I discard.
Okay. I got a server syntax error. I'll be back in a moment. Never seen one of those before.
It tells us what move we're on. I'm on
move.
If you I'm on move number 8.
The move, then yeah.
Yeah. So
I got to step back through all of them.
So move number 8 is mine. Just looking at the situation I've got now, I know Matt's probably got the playable 2, but right now it looks like Julie's got a blue 2, so I'm pretty sure I come back over the top with the 3 clue to Matt here. Yeah, which should tell Julie that she has a 2 blue in her finesse spot. And then Matt's move 9.
It's safe for me to play the 2 red now.
Right. And then Julie move 10.
And I
plays the 2 blue.
out of my finesse.
Right. Move 11 for me. I have no idea what I did here. Let's see what I did and then I can talk about. Oh, that's what I did. I just gave him the 1 play. Yeah. So. I figured it might be good to start the 1s here because Julie has some very nice multis in her hand, but they're in wrong order. Oh, yeah. This is where it gets interesting. Here.
Okay.
Oh, why'd you play the 3 instead of the 1 there?
Because I saw your 4 blue in your hand.
Oh, okay.
And then,
okay.
which I clued the next round, as I clued you.
Okay.
Didn't want to get to the point where you're throwing that away.
I got you.
Get it out there.
Especially since Chris enjoys his clue play.
Clue play. Yeah. I'm simple, so. All right, so it's my turn. I play the blue 4 out. Matt, what are you doing now?
Looks like I don't. You
play,
just drew
you
the
play
one
the
multi,
one.
but
Oh.
I don't know which one I have, so I have to just play mine.
So you play yours.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep. And then for my turn, because I see that Matt has the 3 and 4 red in his first 2 spots,
Yeah,
I
that's
clue the 5 red to tell Matt that.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
It is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So I just discard. Matt plays his first 3. And then here's where Julie, I'm not sure what you do now. Let's see.
I just
Oh, you discard.
Yeah.
Here's where I had to think for a minute because I have a very nice, or it looks to me nice, because Matt, you have the 2 multi in your finesse right now.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
And I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, we got every multi out there now. But I can't clue multi to Julie, obviously. So here's what I clue the 3 to Julie, which tells you you have the 2 in your finesse.
Yes.
Yeah,
And I'm hoping to come back with the multi clue later with maybe a 5 or something over top. You did not play that one. You played the red instead.
Yep. He played the red 4 instead.
So I'm sensing the fact that you want to come back and clue multi.
Okay.
So I delay. I could play either one, right? I could play the 4 red or the 2 multi.
Okay.
So I don't play the 2 multi just so that it's clear what you're doing later. I can, because she knows she can't play
Right.
right now. So I play the 4 red because you've got the 5 red. You know you have the 5 red.
Okay.
So at any point we could get a clue back when you decide to. So.
Right, but I messed that up. I do mess that up here in a minute.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right, so Julie comes back. I'm guessing. Oh, this is easy. Play the 5 clue. Here.
Yeah, so
I
I know,
it was an
and I
easy
mean,
play the
and I
5
know
clue.
that's a 3 multi, but since
Right.
Matt didn't play his 2, I have to hold off
Right.
on
Yeah.
my
You knew that I
playing.
had 2 plays. I could think anyway.
Yeah,
And-
so I just clue the 5s with the blue 5 in the finesse spot, and it's playable.
And here's where I probably should have played the red 5, but I'm not even thinking. I'm like, okay, we have 1 clue. I need to give Matt a clue, so I no, I'm sorry. That's the next turn.
Yeah.
This turn I clue the multis to Julie.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, that'll for sure get. I mean, I know the 2's coming out now, and it gives Julie a play. And I did not want her to lose the 4, which she was in danger of losing last turn. But yeah, so
I guess that was the only drawback of me
Yeah.
not playing the 2 multi.
Yeah, I said I could have discarded that.
So then, you play the 2 multi. Julie plays the 3 multi.
Yep.
And then here's where I should have played the 5 red. But in my head, I'm not even thinking about 5s yet, and I'm thinking, oh, I've got to give Matt a clue so Julie knows which one is the 5 and which one's the 4. So I discard my chop spot, which is a yellow 2. And then this is the odd thing to me, Matt. You come back and you discard as well, and that threw me a lot because I'm like, now I'm worried that Julie's going to play the 5 and bomb rather than.
She shouldn't play either one of them.
Yeah, and I didn't.
I don't know why she wouldn't play the 5.
She don't
Because
know.
you did it on top of the 3. So you clued me a 3, which I knew was a 3 multi.
Yeah.
Right.
Matt didn't play out of his finesse because he had other cards that were playable. When you clued the multi back to me, I was like, well, are you trying to reiterate something for Matt? Like maybe he missed it? So in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, I know I have a 3 multi and I have 2 other multi cards.
Right.
And until I have more information on those other 2 multi cards,
I got you.
I'm not going to play.
All right. So what do you do here then?
You-
On move 28.
I did a Chris clue.
Chris clue.
I gave a Chris
You want to hear
clue.
why I discarded?
Sure. Go
I
ahead.
mean, because there was only 1 clue left.
Right.
All right, you have just drawn the 1 yellow.
I've just drawn the 1
Just
yellow.
drawn
Yeah.
it,
All right.
Yep.
and it's playable. So one of the reasons is I want her to have a clue. If I just clue,
She
her
has
5,
no clue.
She has no clues.
Yeah.
I want her to be able to clue a 2 yellow if it happens to be in my hand because one of the 2 yellows is already gone. And you have a 2 green in your chop, which if we could save that'd be good too. So that's 2 cards. If I have the 2 yellow or the 1 green, then she's got a great clue that she can give. And I did not want her to be clueless.
I got you.
And my intention was to come back and clue the 5 next turn.
Okay.
But you'll see how that gets complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
in a minute.
All right. So.
Yeah.
So Julie clues just the straight play clue to me
Yep.
of the 1 yellow, which I
Yep.
play.
Which then you play.
Alright, and then now Matt still has a clue.
Yep, but the problem is now you just drew the 4 multi.
I just
yes,
drew the
the
4
4
multi.
multi. You just
Okay.
drew the 4
So I
multi.
can't clue her 5 because now she goes, oh, that was to Chris for him to play.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, that was for her to play. And
Yeah.
you would neither one play.
Yeah.
Right.
So the way I saw this
Okay.
here, when this happened, when Chris drew the 4 multi into his finesse, I knew I have 2 multis in my hand. And Matt could see everyone's multi. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, if I have the 5, now is when Matt will clue me that 5. So that I know, so we all know what's up.
Yeah.
And the fact that it wasn't clued to me, the fact that you just discarded, now tells me, I'm like, okay, well, you know, what, I don't have the 5, because that would have been clued to me.
No, not in this case. Yeah.
And I see that you have the 4 multi in your chop, so one of mine probably is also a 4 multi. So I'm going to discard because it's either a 4 multi, which Chris has, or a useless multi. And that should tell Chris he has the 4 multi in his.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was dangerous because that could have very well easily been the 5.
So move
But why
30.
wouldn't someone have clued me the 5?
Because of this. I can't clue a 5 without it being confusing.
But if
Alright.
Chris didn't play, then I either would have discarded or played to tell him he has the finesse.
I was hoping that, here's what I was hoping would happen, that you clued him 4. Because he not only has the 4 multi, but he also has
Yeah.
the 4 green
Yep.
that needs to be saved.
Yep.
Then he can deduce that that first one must be the 4 multi, and he can discard it, telling you which one of your, well, he wouldn't tell which one. That would be kind of dangerous. But he could either choose at that point to either play or discard at his option, and then it would make me clue the 5, depending on what he did.
So you just discarded.
I discarded one
No,
of
I'm sorry. First, Matt.
Matt
I just
Matt
discarded.
discarded.
discards the
Matt
red.
Because-
just discarded.
Because
Yeah.
5 is confusing.
So what
Right.
that, yeah, and so
Okay.
because he discarded instead of cluing a 5 in my
Sure.
hand, that told me I don't have a 5.
So you think you've got 2 4s or
Either
or
a
you
4
don't
and
have 2
something
4s,
else.
you have
Yeah,
4s.
I have things.
Okay.
I have multis that can be discarded, and if I happen to
I got
discard a 4 multi, that tells you have the 4 multi in your finesse.
Yeah, it doesn't tell me that at all in this case. It just looks
Because he
confusing.
can't know, well, because you don't know what you discarded. So if you don't know what you discarded,
I knew that it was a
doesn't tell-
worthless multi. That's what it.
Yeah,
that's
but that
in my
doesn't
mind.
tell-
It was a
doesn't tell
worthless
him
multi.
anything.
Yeah. And that's where the 4 multi discard. And here
Yeah.
I get
So
confused.
now
I'm
I
like,
discard
what
the
is
4
going on
multi.
here?
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Now it's my turn. I'm thinking maybe I didn't do this, but I'm thinking maybe I should have clued the 1 white here instead. But I think I was thrown by the multi
Right.
being lost. I can't remember what I do. What do I do? Oh, I played my 5 red at this point.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we chastised you about that last
Right,
time.
right.
Yep.
So, and then
Yeah, and I mean, I had also thought about
I
when it was my
probably
turn.
we had enough clues there that I probably should have clued the 1 white to me.
Well, and I think when I discarded my multi, I could have also clued Matt's white. But the thing is, I could have either just clued the 1, but I figured because there's also the 5, it's probably better to do the white clue. But they're out of order, so I just kind of held off. And I'm like,
Yeah.
we
If you
still
had
have.
if you had given the white clue, I would have clarified it. So
Okay. But I also
Yeah.
saw like that's we don't have any of the white ones out, so if we lose it, that's not
Sure,
a big deal
sure.
because it's a 1.
So what does Matt do here?
He discards his
Discards,
3,
okay.
which is totally fine.
Sure. And he draws a yellow
A
2.
2, which is nice.
Something we need.
But then
What do you do here?
I
Drew?
clue your greens. So you have the 1 green in your finesse,
Okay.
the 4 green in the middle, which needs to be saved,
And more
and
importantly,
the 2 green in your last spot, which
Right.
was
okay.
one of those things that we had been kind of eyeing, like, oh, how are we going to save this? So this
Right.
was the nice way of taking care of all of that with 1 clue.
Okay.
And
So then obviously
you
I play the
play.
1 green, yeah.
Yep, and then you play.
And then we lose the white 1 here.
Then we lose the white
Yeah.
1, but that's okay. And then what did I do?
What do you do here? I'm confused. Or
So
I'm
what
curious.
I do at this point.
It looks
Oh,
like
hold on,
you clue my 4
Damn it.
or you clue 4s
Yes.
here.
Okay, hold on.
What is that
I accidentally.
It's moved 38.
it has
Yeah.
to be playable.
So if you have the greens, you got clued 3 greens,
Oh, you're cluing the multi-4.
And then I clue the
I thought
fours.
it was a green clue.
Well, so it's two. No, it was. It's
Yeah,
to tell
okay.
you. So two. That clue did two things. It was, it was supposed to tell you what the last green was.
Well,
How does it tell me
won't tell him
that?
that? But it will.
Well, I'll tell him. I mean, because you just. Oh,
It
isn't
makes the future finesse easier. Like if
Yeah.
I were to draw the 3 green, you can now
Yeah.
clue green
Sure.
and then
Yeah.
make that. Yeah.
fair enough?
Okay.
But it also gives him a playable 4.
I did not
which
see
is
it.
which is why I don't think it's a finesse.
Yeah.
Okay. So hold on.
I don't see it as a
I
playable 4 at
accidentally.
all.
Well,
pressed
see,
the
otherwise I
wrong
would have
thing.
played.
What I do is I save your 5.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I get you.
Sorry, I accidentally pressed the wrong thing, so I have to like catch up with. all
Yeah,
of
okay.
these,
I'm at
so-
move 39 now.
Okay.
Like if your first 4 hadn't been playable and she closed 4, that
Sure.
four green clue has to be a finesse to me.
Yeah, okay. So you would have played out of
I
your...
wouldn't play it. I just know I'd had to mark down that my first card is a 3 green.
Okay. Oh, but we 2 hadn't been played
I
yet.
know, that's why I don't play it. I just mark down that it's a 3 green.
Oh,
And wait
okay.
for you to play the 2 green because
Okay.
now you know it's a 2 green because you
Oh.
see
Yeah.
my 3 green.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
I got
so what I did, so I did 2 things. So I clued the 4s
Right.
to do 2 things. One, to clarify the order of the greens, and then also to tell you
tell
that
me
you
to
had
play
the
them
4
all. Yeah, okay.
to tell you had the 4 multi.
I missed that then.
Yeah,
And
that's what that 4 clue was.
and
It was to
I-
clarify the
right.
order of the greens so you wouldn't play, because otherwise, oh, was that next green the 2?
Sure.
So I clarified the order of the greens, and I told you had the 4
Okay.
multi.
So, but really you shouldn't have done that. You should have saved the 5 so that he could save the yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did save the
Yeah,
5.
and that was my bad and then when I saw the 5, I didn't realize the 2 yellows.
Yeah, that's
So
what
he
I...
saves the 5,
saved
and
the
then
5.
I'm
Luckily, Matt clues.
and then
your-
luckily Matt clues because then I'm
that
like,
tells
oh crap.
me to play the 4.
That tells you to play the 4, but
You
and
clue
then
the
I
2.
clue the yellow for
And
the
then,
save.
of course, I discard because I'm still clueless as to why to play
Yeah.
the 4. I think I was at this point. I was a little upset that I had lost Julie's 4 already, and kind of didn't even think about how else.
that you had the 4 because that's
Right.
why I lost
Yeah, I'm
it.
like, darn it, I lost a 4.
No, and I
yeah.
dropped, and I,
Right.
and the whole logic of me discarding was because you had the 4 multi.
All right, I don't think Matt plays the 2 here because he probably thinks it's. Oh no, that
No,
only
I'll-
save here. No, why do you not? You clue.
I know what it is, but I do something else.
You-
You
You
clue the
clue multi
multi
to me.
because Chris needs a clue.
Oh,
Because
because we talked about it.
yeah,
And
I'm
then I decided that I had to just do that to keep the
right.
integrity of the game up.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Julie
and then I
discards.
discard.
Then I finally play the 4.
Then you finally
right.
play your 4.
Yeah. Then Matt can finally play his 2. Julie,
Yes.
what do you do?
So now Matt
You
has the
clue,
1
right.
and 3 white, and
Mhm.
you have the 2 white in your second spot. So
Right.
I clue your 2 white as a reverse.
Okay, how do I know that's not a 4?
You don't right now until I play.
You don't.
Ah, okay, right.
You don't. But obviously you know you don't have the 1.
Okay, now here, I think about this move here as
Yeah.
well. Because
Yeah.
I'm thinking, man, I think you've just told me I have the 2. Because he has the 1?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm thinking, man, Matt has the 3 in the next one too.
That's sweet. Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, maybe if I just throw the white clue to Matt, I can do that. The other thing is, well, Julie has the 2 green in her finesse spot
Yeah.
now as well.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, well, maybe I can bluff the 3 out like second round in some way.
Okay.
I can't actually remember what I do, and then I think about everything, and then finally I'm like, no, nothing's gonna work, so I just clue the 2 to Julie.
Gotcha.
So
And then Matt
I'm
plays
like,
his 1.
Matt plays his 1.
And now I'm looking at this 2 clue, which in my mind, I'm like,
yeah,
It can only be one color.
it can it's either white or
Green,
green.
right.
And you know it ain't white because
I know I've got the 1.
Yeah.
she's got
Or he got confused because sees the white 2 in my finesse. He's like, oh, well, you also have it.
But
Right.
either way, it's just
Either way,
Right.
Yeah,
either way, whatever 2 I have
Right.
is exactly the one
The same
that's in
one
his
I've got.
hand. So I
so
discard.
you discard it, and then now I know my green is a 2, so
Yep.
I play my green 2.
Yep.
And then, unfortunately, that I didn't get to white or I didn't get the 2 played out, so we lost a white 3 with Matt.
Yeah. But that's okay.
But yeah. So Julie then finally plays her 5 multi.
Yep.
Back to me. Matt's got 2 1s and 3 5s, so nothing really to do there. Julie has actually both of you have like really crappy hands, and there's not much for me to do. So I think I just discard my multi here.
No, you play your 2.
Oh yeah,
Your
okay.
2 white.
I play my 2 white here. Okay.
Yep.
All right, and now Matt probably discards, and then
Yep.
Julie. What did you? Oh,
I gave
Julie.
a Chris clue.
Yeah, Julie takes my clue here.
Well, because basically I was looking at this and Matt has the 5 white, so I'm like, is there can I clue that? Is there a fancy way to do this? And then I'm like, no, there really isn't. So
No,
I just clue your 3.
You clue my 3.
I just clue your 3.
So, and I obviously I play that 3 because I don't know which 3 it is because I see the yellow 3 in Matt's hand, and I'm like, I want to clue Matt's yellow 3.
Yeah.
But
I don't.
I know. And I was trying to think, like, is there a fancy way I could have clued color on that, like a bluff out both, and there really
so
wasn't anything.
I had to play my
fancy.
3 because I didn't want to double clue on Matt's 3.
Yep.
Then Matt probably discards the 1 at that point.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I clue.
And now
his
here's where
white.
Julie takes my clue of white, and I'm like, and she's like, oh, I took your clue, and I'm like, yeah, it's fine because I come back over the top with the yellow clue to
Yeah,
Julie.
and that was pretty nice how we got all that done.
Yeah.
That was a nice little double
And that
team.
tells us where it tells Matt where everything is. It tells Julie where everything is.
Yep.
And
at this point, we've
now we're kind of on autopilot, except for the green 3. We still don't have.
Still don't have the green 3.
So I'm at move 65 now. Is Julie playing her 5 yellow?
Yep.
Move 66, Julie comes back with the
You
is it
clue
me?
Matt's
blue,
blue.
yeah,
But
which
he
tells
plays-
him the 5. Because again, we're still on autopilot here.
Yep.
Matt plays the 5 white. Julie discards, and Julie, when she discards, pulls the green 3 out.
Yep.
Then we know we've got the game locked up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I give the 3 clue, and we get a 30.
Yay!
And it
We are
took.
winners.
Looks like 73 moves for us to get 30 at level 2.
Yes. I'd love to.
So, it doesn't show in the thing you playing the last 5.
It does on mine.
On mine it says end of game.
It's odd.
It is odd. Oh well. Anyways, all right. So we're gonna try one at level 4, I think now, and we'll come back with that one in a little bit.
All right.